Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new episode, not series, but with new hardware at least. So, welcome to another episode of the Weapons of H3VR. This is, you've probably noticed this in my Return of the Rod videos. I am now in the index. Of course, this is a few months after because I have a backlog of these videos just to ensure that I at least publish something every week because my workload changes week to week due to university and stuff like that. So, welcome. I am here with this lovely weapon. This is the Delisle Carbine. And you might ask, why is it a lovely weapon? Well, itchy noise, because it is very quiet. And I will demonstrate with a single shot. Just listen. What was that? Okay, one more shot. Did you hear something? So yeah, this is the Delisle Carbine. It's a very silent weapon. This whole thing is basically a suppressor. It was developed in World War II. I can't remember what guy did it, but it was used by the British commandos. There were about 140 something, I believe, units of these made, so not a lot of production, but this in combination with the Velrod bolt action pistol, also super quiet, was used for some sneaky stuff, killing some Nazi high senior officers without being detected. The British commandos used this in World War II, the Malayan crisis, and in Korea, I believe. The OSE, I believe they're called, also used them. That's the Americans. And yeah, it was used for commando operations. So what exactly is the Delisle Carbine? It is carbine, right? Yeah. It is a bolt action rifle of sorts, or carbine if you want. But it isn't using a carbine or rifle cartridge. It's using... Let's straighten this one up. See, this is one thing I still need to get used to with the index controllers, is that it's easier to let things go by accident and otherwise. It is actually using 45 ACP. I switched topic there very quickly. So, ignore the index stuff. This rifle is using 45 ACP. Why is it using 45 ACP? That's because 45 ACP is very easy to do subsonic. The sonic boom in the muzzle on a bullet going supersonic is actually very loud. So there's 3 things in a gun that make noise. The first one, the operation of the gun. Second one, the shooting of the gun. And the third one is this boy actually going supersonic. Well, there's the fourth one, which is the bullet hitting, but we're ignoring that one because it's not that loud, I believe. The operation of the gun can be loud, but it can also be quiet. There's a reason this is a bolt action. So this guy can go supersonic, makes a big crack. Don't want that. So the Delisle Carbine, and the Velrod for that matter, is specifically in 45 ACP. Or is the Velrod in 9mm? I believe the Velrod is in 45 ACP as well. To avoid that supersonic. Bang. In here, this is all designed to be super quiet. It's a bolt action. And the Velrod has the same reasons. One reason for that is, of course, in this case, it's a short magazine the Enfield just converted. Easy to do. Quote unquote easy. Of course, it's not that easy, but it's easier than designing something from scratch. Well, that's not always true, but I believe in this case it is. Another reason is, if you are, say, there's a bunch of guards around, you're sneaking up to a guy, you pop him. If it were to cycle automatically, that would make some noise. You would have that big chink and then back forwards in battery. Make a lot of noise. Here you can just poof, leave, then you can cycle the bolt, then you can go to your next target, And you cycle it when there's no guards around or whatever. And since it's a bolt action, you can do it very quietly, like very slowly. Next target, poop, etc. So that's why the Vel Rod and this thing is a bolt action. I can't remember if that is full magazine. So this uses a simple magazine. It's literally just a 1911 magazine, single stack, easy to do, converted short magazine Lee Enfield. It has the same bolt, works the same way. It has different sights though. It's a notch sight, it's moved a bit forwards, like, or I mean the rifle number 4 or something like that. I'm terrible at British rifle names. Where they have the sight here, or you have the one version which has the sights here, which I think is the rifle number 3 or 2. Or is it the rifle number 1 Mark 3 and the rifle number 1 Mark 4? It's something like that. So anyways, it has different sights. It has different barrel, 45 ACP of course. I can't remember what barrel it uses. I believe it used some off-the-shelf barrel, but don't quote me on that. So yeah, simple U-notch sight, boop. Lee Enfield safety, because it is based on a Lee Enfield. Helps if you depress the bolt in battery. Very quiet. Come on, Olaf, hit. There we go. And you simply replace the magazine. Near round in the chamber. Let's see if we can hit that far one. Nope. Nope. Can I hit that one? Yes. So yeah, this is the Delisle Carbine. It's very useful for sneaking up on Sussex because it is so quiet. This is probably the quietest gun in the game, and it is one of the quietest weapons in one of the quietest firearms in history, simply due to its cartridge, its integrated suppressor design. This integrated suppressor design you will see on some other guns. I believe we have one of them in game. Let's go see it. It's on the MP5. Something or another. Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. As you can see, it's an integrated suppressor. And that was headed off by the guy that made this one, the Delisle Carbine. So, I do hope you enjoyed this short little video on the Delisle Carbine. And this Delisle, despite the fact that it's spelled Delisle, it's Delisle. So, thank you all for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all of that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.